looking at there's 3 bedrooms and there are 2 full baths. Total square footage, it's right around 1,200 square feet.
Oh, okay, not a master bath then, I take it?
No, it's not like a master suite. It's not quite like that.
Okay.
It's next to the master bedroom.
Sure. And then there's one for the other 2 bedrooms, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, it is a really nice bathroom. There's a double sink in it, and like I said, it is like it's off of the master bedroom. It's kind of connected.
Okay.
I don't know if you'd call it like a master suite or something like that.
Not really, because if it's separate, then it's not. I know what you mean.
Right.
And then, what is the asking price?
Yeah, 200,000 even.
Oh, okay. Now, what about the Culver's is going in across the street from them? So, is that going to be? Are they going to? Is Culver's? Are they going to go in Culver's off of Alice or off of 84th Street? Do you know?
I'm guessing I can't speak to that, but I'm guessing it's going to be 84th, just because Alice is still zoned residential, and so like it's not even like a mixed use. It's still zoned strictly residential, whereas obviously 84th Street is commercial mixed use property. So that'd be my guess, but I guess I could dig into that for you if you wanted to get some more info on it.
Oh, that's okay. I know it has been zoned commercial down to Clyde Park, but I just wasn't sure how they were going to do the flow of traffic. But maybe it is just off of 84th Street then. But yeah, I'm sure that's probably one of the reasons why they're moving, which I don't blame them. It's going to be kind of a busy area right there.
Right, yeah, it will be.
It's a swear word.
Which, I guess, you could take it one of 2 ways. Some people really prefer the privacy, and some people want the ease of access and, the potential upward value down the road, if that area does kind of continue to develop.
Yeah, I don't think Alice Drive, I think you're right. I don't see Alice going commercial.
I don't really either. And this particular home is still zoned residential.
Yeah.
You never know. You know what I mean? Like I can speculate, but yeah, I would guess that it would stay residential. I mean, there's still so much more. Like 84th Street could be really built up before they would like kind of fanning out a little bit further.
And then 84th Street already is, so I doubt that just that little Alice Drive, it just, wouldn't make sense. But, okay, well, who knows? It's such a touchy area because do you go ahead and do that and then see what it's going to be like, or is it going to be too crazy busy?
Right.
Nah, who knows? Well, it's something to think about, but thank you for the information.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
I appreciate it.
If you have any...
So at the end of that call, he was going to ask, if you have any other questions, give me a call back.
Did she hang up?
Yeah, either that or, I think so.
I'd assume.
I think so. At the end there, she probably just hung up. She was done. She got what she wanted. Does anybody have any? So here's what my observations are, is that we started the greeting. I put over here, sharp as a tack, enthusiastic as hell, and then it's a force to be reckoned with, okay? So those are the 3 things that we are going for when we answer the phone every single time. Sharp as a tack, enthusiastic as hell, force to be reckoned with. Jordan Belfort, straight line persuasion. The reason why he sounded like he was a voicemail was because he wasn't sharp as a tack and enthusiastic as hell. That's how the call started off. Almost sounded like it was a voicemail greeting. So that led her saying that. Now, we got off the line real fast, and she started to ask questions, and we never got back on. Yeah. So at some point, this call could have been redirected back up easily, because there's a question that asks 1 acre. This is what could have been asked there. Is that important to you? Why is that important? You get right back on the line, and then she asked how much the home was. He answered it down here, not up here, and so he could have just said, hey, by the way, sharp, abrupt pattern interrupt. This home is in, I don't even know where it was, Byron Center?
Mm-hmm.
This home is in Byron Center. Is that the location you're looking to buy in? Well, da-da-da-da-da, zoning, bullshit, la la la. Hey, you know what? So then what's important to you about this area? She'll tell you more. Great. Now, this one's priced at $200,000. Is that the price range you're looking to buy in? And just move her ass down the line. This call got off here, and it never covered the end of things. It got to the end, and we have someone who says, thank you. Thank you for spending 5 minutes and 13 seconds that you'll never get back, and there's no appointment. And then asking. So the difference between this, guys, this is tough. This is the stuff that we're talking about every day. The difference between this call and an actual world-class salesperson is this is customer service. This is answering the phone. This is like a catalog service. Like you call and you ask questions about the product. They have a spec sheet, and then they answer the question. Do you have any other questions? Call us back. We're super available for you. We're available. Just call me anytime, okay? But where's the appointment at?
Yeah. So what I can see is that he probably right off the bat found out that this was a mom calling for her daughter, which always sucks. Parents, gatekeeper. It's hard to get anything done when it's that situation. So the very first step in my mind, well, maybe not the very first step. Typically what I do is kind of play customer service a little bit with them. I don't go all the way through the script with someone who's a gatekeeper, who's a parent, and then I'll answer a few questions and say, hey, would it make sense for me just to reach out to your daughter and we can talk about all this stuff? We can get a little bit more information. Might have some other properties that may be better for them. I really try to get past that first person quickly.
I feel like too, this took a little while though. It wasn't right away that mom came out. So we have like 2 minutes here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think there is a little bit, if we're being honest, there's a little bit of a speculation there. When I listened to that call, and this is the second time through it, I wasn't getting for sure. We don't know her ability. Did your dad buy your house?
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Super. Perfect.
Right.
Like, how do we know that that's not the situation here? We're just making a massive assumption that she does not have the capacity to buy. We just didn't get into it enough. Like, what are you looking for? If she's the decision maker, let's root that out right now. So when you say you're buying it for your daughter, or you're looking for your daughter, are you buying a home for her? Is she buying a home for herself? You're going to fund it? How does that look? Like, that's
a good question.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, just get that up. So we ended up, there were a couple things that really bothered me was that this whole thing here, the speculation and the opinion stuff on the zoning and what's going to happen to that thoroughfare, that's not good because you're giving an opinion about what's going to happen there and what might happen there that someone could actually turn around and use against you. Hey, I talked to Chris at Yoder Real Estate, and this is what he said about this area, and I bought a home there based on the information, and I don't know, I recorded the call and I got it. You know what I mean? And there's no reason for that. This has nothing to do with that home, and I know it seems like it is. It has everything to do with homes, and get them back on the line as quickly as possible. Price, motivation, agent, mortgage, and then close it out. I think it seems like whenever someone starts off and they ask a question that's a little bit different than we might ask in role play, it might throw off the agent and get them off track, but it really doesn't matter because they're all going to say something different. They're not going to just come right out and just start talking the same way we do in role play.
Sure.
So that's the thing to keep in mind. Yeah, but they said, doesn't matter, back on the line. Let them go off, talk about the dogs and their puppies and their kittens and all that other stuff. Back on the line. Price. Okay, great. Da-da-da-da. Okay, great. Boom. Oh, yeah, you like Michigan State? So do I. Okay, perfect. Boom. Oh, what kind of car do you have? Corvette? So do I. Boom. My brother had a Corvette. Love Corvettes. I'm not going to trail off and just start going down to Corvette Lane here. Back on the line. Back on the line.
Some of that off-the-line stuff is good, though, as well, to keep note of for later references.
Sure.
Continue building connection off those, but it is going to be in small little brief pieces like that.
When I heard, exactly.
Because I remember him talking about that in the straight line persuasion training that we did.
Yeah.
He's like, someone thinks that building rapport is finding some common ground and then just freaking smacking down. They're like, next thing you know, you're talking about hunting in the country and this, and you're 10 minutes into a call and you have accomplished nothing. And that's not what true rapport is.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
That was a part that stuck with me from that video.
Yeah, and so exactly right. When you start to just rattle off the details of the property, you're in danger zone. Like you're just like now you got the MLS sheet out. You're like, hey, it's got this, and it looks like the kitchen's big, and it looks like the bathroom has got a new toilet, and you're just an order taker at that point. Get off the MLS.
Well, something that I do at times when someone is trying to get that kind of information is even if I'm sitting right in front of it and I'm looking at it, I'll be like, hey, you know what? I'm on the go right now. I don't have all that information, even if I do.
Yeah.
And then I start just asking questions. So if she's like, hey, is there going to be a Culver's there or whatever the hell she said? Like, you know what? I'm not sure. I haven't read up on that. I didn't even know when was going in there.
Yeah.
Which I probably wouldn't know. I would have no idea.
You would not know.
But I'd just be like, well, is that important? Are you looking for something that's a little bit more private? Are you looking for
Do you
something
like
that's
Culver's?
Yeah. Is that a selling point for you?
What is it? Oh,
that would be funny actually.
It
To
would
throw
be.
out. That would be a funny little thing. Like, oh, you guys love Culver's or something?
Yeah.
I agree.
This one reminded me of the one that we went over with that all gray lady of just the issue of not controlling the
call,
letting them
just follow
run it,
along.
and you just become you just sit there. I was sitting there listening, or you sit there taking an order taker, and I know I've done that before, but it's really getting back up to what actually matters.
Back on the line.
Culver's, yeah.
And so the challenge, I think the challenge is I don't with this call like she wasn't hard. It wasn't like she was being rude or even
very friendly.
It's very friendly. Like I think you could totally control that conversation quite easily because she doesn't know that you're on the line or that there even is a line. That's the whole point. Like you have a line. She doesn't know that she's not like, wait a minute. Are you trying to get me back on the line? You are so going back on the line. You know what I mean? So that's the comedy behind it because it really is that thing. Like we have a line, she doesn't know about it, so we have an advantage. We get to move her back to the line. And meanwhile, make her feel good about the process. So I'm wondering if I should stop that and start with a Zillow call.